I just already know there's going to be a lot of special/dark jokes that are going to be involved in this one. Let's see if any of these particularly trigger me. I mean, if most of you guys who've seen a couple of my reactions now probably know I'm not going to get triggered by any of these. I'll react to it, but like, obviously I'm here when it comes to dark humor. Especially with some of these UK comedians, man. They be getting dark. I don't think there's anything that really surprises me anymore. But Shane Gillis, Special Olympics. Let's see if this is going to be one of my more like favorite sets or like segments from his stand-up. Let's see, guys. With that being said, let's get straight into the video. Let's go.
Mate, his girlfriend played college volleyball, so I'm very excited to like shit on volleyball whenever I can. So I get in there and I was like, yo, volleyball is fucking, that's a weird culture. Get them fucking shorts, get them gym shorts. The shorts they're wearing is gross. And she was like, no, we need those shorts for speed on the court. And I was like, I know that's not true. I watch the NBA. None of you are moving as fast as like a ref. And those guys are wearing like slacks, dress shoes for some reason. She was like, no, we need those shorts. The tight shorts, they're essential. She compared them to like a helmet in football. I was like, I know they're not essential because I Googled the Special Olympics volleyball team. All of a sudden, those shorts weren't so essential for them. What's that about?
Oh, that's such a rude. You know, I was thinking, like, how is this gonna segue into Special Olympics? And the way he just segued that from volleyball to Special Olympics volleyball, and then how they don't need shorts like that because some of them probably won't have legs, right?
How baggy do you think they look like the fucking N1 mixtape out there? They look offensively baggy is how I would describe all of their attires. We're all adults. We all agree the Special Olympics is a good program.
Right.
It's great. I just feel like the guy who came up with it had to be like a real risk taker. You know what I mean? That's a wild thing to suggest for the first time. Some guy in a board meeting, like, I got an idea.
Right.
We should be racing these motherfuckers. Like, what'd you say? Like, fucking town over said they had the fastest ones. So we settle it, you know? I'm not making fun of the Olympians.
So rude. He's got a point though. Like, how would they propose that? I'm sure there must have been more of like a context behind it, where it's like it probably wasn't as much as the person like proposing it. It was probably more of like people maybe who are, let's say, disabled or like whatnot, wanted to showcase that there's more to life than just that they can actually do some special things. Like, it's a very special, not in that way, but like special as in like great things. So I guess maybe it was more of like a movement that got it started. But if it was one person that actually said, I think we should do this, I can understand how awkward that probably would come across in a board meeting. Like, why would we what?
So we settle it, you know? I'm not making fun of the Olympians. The concept is wild. It's a wild, like if your best friend invented the Special Olympics and told you about it first, you'd be like, don't ever tell anybody that. Who the fuck are we gonna tell that to? What are you doing? Pole vault? I actually volunteered and coached with the Special Olympics for a little while.
No,
so,
he
didn't,
man.
do? No. With the Special Olympics for a little while, so, what'd you guys do? No, don't clap. Please. I did it for those kids. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, Shane is funny, man.
No. I look like this, so. Me coaching the Special Olympics, I was like a fucking double agent. No one knew whose side I was on, dude. Player, chaperone, no one knew. I'd be standing there coaching, holding a clipboard with 5 dudes that looked exactly like me. I could always see the coaches from the other team looking over like, I think they're fucking letting one of them coach. Yeah. No,
Yo, is he trying to say like whilst he was a coach, he was trying to like he was doing all that, like he was acting special, and then they just couldn't tell why would he do that? And he must be joking, right? There's no way he was actually a coach in the Special Olympics. This must be all a skit. Shane Gillis, Special Olympics coach? No way he was. Shane Gillis, Special Olympics. Shane Gillis. I don't think he was. Like, there's nothing that Wikipedia. Okay, look, I probably won't find it off of a quick Google search, but he doesn't. I think he is trolling. There's no way he was actually doing that, right? Why? Like,
yeah.
I'll be so curious.
No, I did coach the Special Olympics for a little while, and it's fun. That's another thing you're allowed to talk about. It's happy.
Oh, so
everyone there's sportsmanship. It is funny. Don't let anyone tell you it's not funny, dude. I was there. Everyone there is laughing. It's fun. I coach basketball. Kids would catch the ball, just fucking launch it into the bleachers. People would be like, "What the fuck are you doing out there?" They're like, "I don't know." My whole team ruled. Every dude on my team they were the funniest. They were bros. They were bros, dude. My whole team loved 2 things.
I can't believe
this. They love
this.
Tits. They do. I don't know if you know these guys, dude. They fucking love the ladies. They love the ladies. And they love John Cena. That's it. That was the news every day. We'd be in the huddle. They'd be like, "A lot of ladies here tonight." I was like, "Ooh, yeah." They'd be like, "What do you think John Cena's up to?" Oh, you're going to have to get way worse before you meet him.
Oh, that's such a rude joke, man.
John Cena's like the angel of death for those guys. I told my guys, I was like, "You see Cena coming, you get the fuck out of there."
Oh, that joke is so rude.
He's taking souls with him.
That joke is so... Said you have to get way worse to see John Cena. It's like it makes like your death wish. Before you go, you want to see John Cena. Oh, okay, so he actually was involved. I'm so curious to see why he decides to get involved. I mean, like if I wouldn't be surprised if he generally just wanted to laugh, and he said, "Let me go there." And he's now saying he's trying to confirm it was fun. It was funny, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be we're laughing like you're laughing at them, right? It's just like you're just enjoying the moment. Like it's not like we're not laughing at you. It's just more laughing at the situation. Not to poke fun, just to come together. And hopefully none of them take it that way, because... Let me just play the video.
He's taking souls with him. Every year, Hooters would sponsor our one basketball tournament.
No way.
All right, so every year Hooters would bring like 3 or 4 waitresses, and they would present like a big cardboard check donation to the Special Olympics. As soon as the girls entered the gym, the game changed entirely, dude. It went from like hugs and sportsmanship to just like dudes got competitive, like very competitive. Fucking ripping down rebounds, just hitting layups.
He's funny, man.
And then at the end of the game, there'd be a hug line, you know, between the waitresses and the players. And yeah, that went about exactly how you would imagine that went. Yeah. We had to break out the fucking jaws of life, dude. My boys are ragdolling those young sluts. And I'm not knocking the players. They were totally in the right. The girls were hot. The waitresses, like every year I would sneak into the hug line myself. All right, I think I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Thank you guys very much.
That was absolutely hilarious. That might be one of my all-time favorites. I found that so funny from the way he was telling a story throughout that whole thing, and it was based on a true story. So I liked how he was able to turn such a unique event into such a funny story. But to be honest, like I feel like this, like when it comes to Special Olympics and you're making kind of dark humor jokes, there's probably gonna be a lot of material you can get from like a Special Olympics. But then I think he does toe the line really well in making jokes that don't come across too offensive. Like you can see the humor in what he's saying, and because there's a lot of truth to what he's saying, that whether that's taboo to say or whether people don't want to admit, like because obviously you're not in a professional sense, you're not gonna admit that, you know, someone who's, you know, not as, like, let's say not as physically capable, right, throwing of the ball into the bleachers, like as much as you don't want to say that's funny, it's one of those ones where you like turn around out of respect and kind of laugh to the side. Not so that it's funny, it's just the act of it is funny. You're not laughing at the person. That's what I was trying to say earlier in the video. Not laughing at the person, just laughing at the fact that, you know, we're watching basketball and you're just seeing the ball randomly go into the bleachers. But yeah, so yeah, he does a really good job at being able to find the humor in it without it coming across too offensive. Even though, like, I guess a lot of people will still find offense in it, because if you're very sensitive, like a lot of people are in today's day and age, you're gonna find offense in anything. But I personally felt like he did a great job at towing the line as to finding the humor, like emphasizing the joke and not at this, whilst not bashing people who are disabled, right? Like he didn't need to bash people, the disabled man, to like, you know, make it funny. Even though he did like kind of play like on this Down syndrome kind of face, and even though people might find that offensive, at the same time, I think it was. I guess I'm a bit biased. I personally find that stuff hilarious, but I get why people would find that upsetting. But obviously he's just, yeah. Anyways, look, long story short, I'm just not the sensitive type. So like, I look at that and go, that's funny. But if someone wants to be sensitive and look at that and go, that's absolutely unwarranted, then fine. But I'm gonna laugh, okay? I'm gonna laugh, right? Well, guys, look, Shane Gillis, let me know what other segments he's got. Let me know what other things you want me to react to from him or from other comedians, because I do all different types of comedians on this channel. Shane Gillis is becoming one of my favorite comedians as from the stuff that I've seen so far. His humor is very much aligned with like the type of humor that I find funny, so maybe there's a lot of bias in my Shane Gillis appreciation here. But guys, let me know what you guys thought down in the comment section below of this segment. And yeah, let me know what other things you want me to react to. And guys, with that being said, it's been the boy JayFlex, this has been Shane Gillis, and you guys have been absolutely wonderful as always. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.